Hello everybody. This is a VR to Miss Stumpette. She was wanting to know a few important things for a bug out bag. Well, depends on what I'm doing and where I'm going. See, out here in the desert, first thing you really need to worry about is, of course, water. And drink plenty of it before you go, and carry what you'll need. And another thing is shade. So in just about every bag I carry, I'll have one of these little emergency blankets, either the Mylar or one of these that are the casualty lightweight blankets, a little more heavier duty and sturdy. I have that in there, and you never want to touch anything out in the desert that's been in the sun all day. So if I don't have a pair of gloves, I got this piece of silicone pot holder, and you can pick stuff up with that, and it won't burn the hell out of your hands, because 120 degrees beaten down, laying in the sun, you get 140, 150, and that'll put a hurting on your fingers. It'll remove off fingerprints. And then if you're stuck out in the desert at night, of course you have the cover, and all I really need sometimes to warm is these hand warmers. They're good, you know, you just can like hold one of them and it just keeps the chill off. And for sustenance, I have these packages of salmon and tuna, things like that. That's good if like find you're around a little pond area and you have cattails. You can chop up the cattail hearts and mix them with this a little bit, and it gives you a little more palatable food. And of course, if you've seen my cook kits, you know I always have these little green bags that have my coffee and joint juice for my arthritis. I have some oatmeal in here and some cocoa and stuff like that. So this could actually last me a day or two if I needed to, just what's in this pack. And of course, I have first aid kits in all the bags. And that's about it for that. This I could just throw on the back of the bike. I have the strap for it, so everything I need is right there. If I'm going for a little bit farther, you've seen my cook kits with either the butane stove, or the one I have in my bag now is the Trangia with the thing that I made, the triangle, that accepts this cook stove, and then the cup fits right down on top of it. If you guys want to see another version of just that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make one up of just showing you how I make coffee in that. I believe it's what's in my bag while I'm an outdoorsman. I use that little item. But the next step up for my bug out would be like a messenger bag. And actually, if I'm going out into the desert, the first couple of things that I automatically put in, this is my go-to bag all the time. I have a little bit of a first aid kit on the outside. I have my GPS. Inside this bug out part, I've got this bag and this bag. This is my hammock, my sleep system. This is my tarp. This will cover me in any weather, whether it's raining, whether it's hot, whether it's windy, cold. And this is my shelter right here. Out here in the desert, you have to worry about getting up off the ground to avoid critters. And also the heat of the ground will just heat you up even at night. It's hotter than the air. And shade to get out of the sun so that you don't overheat out here. See, and these would fit right down inside here. And I have shelter covered, and then if I need the water, I have the slim water bottles that go down there. All these little pockets are for the other stuff, the multi-tools, tissues. I've got matches here. I've got a 223 case in case I need a whistle. It's right there. And all these other pockets are able for things. But these are the two items that I would carry first. Inside here also, this is my little Trangia cook setup. Like I said, I'll do a video on that if you guys want to see it by itself. One of them good old barrel liners. I carry a little pocket emergency fishing kit right here, and of course the fuel and the Trangia stove for the cook kit. I've got another one of them bags with all my things in it, condiments and cook, and a canvas tarp, probably a 4x8, 6x8, something like that, just to cover the ground, keep sand and dirt and crud off of your equipment, and bandana for shade. Oh, I got my Coughlin, or this is a Coleman saw, and that's it for as far as the bug out. That's all you really need. You have your cook kit, your canteen, then I have my shelter. On the side I have a Mora knife. Of course I would have my side knife, I'd have a pocket knife, I have a boot knife, and so I can take off in this, and with that little bag of oatmeal and tuna and things like that in there, the supplement drinks, all I'd have to do is make sure I have some purified water, or purify it myself, and it goes in there. See, in this pocket I have my Goal Zero charger, so if I need it out there, and also another towel. I use them in the bottom for padding so it doesn't slam down on the ground. And what can fit in here if I need to is I can take these apart and this bag will fit down in there. Inside this one I have a pair of fingerless gloves. Another towel. This one I've got a brass safety pin on it, so you can pin it if it's blowing. You don't have to really worry about tying it. See, like I said, I got another one of them shade making devices, emergency space blankets, and rubber bands wrapped around it, because you can take the corners and use the rubber bands on branches to make a shade. Oh, here's a little EDC kit that I can clip to wherever I want. It's another whistle. And right here is a tick key, so if you find a tick on you, you can make sure you get it out properly. I have one of them Weller. They make a lot of soldering and things like that, electronics for the trades, and this is a butane torch. And then inside here I have a pretty good flashlight and a nice case locking knife. It's a copper something, I believe, and it's got the little clip on there, so you just clip to a belt, clip to a pack, or anything. I carry that in there. And what else? A couple other items in here. Let's see. Oh, multi-tool with like a ranger band on it, little piece of wood. You never know when you might need that to start a fire. And oh, noise maker. I lose my air. It's been a long time. And other little things in here. Out here in the desert, you have to carry combs and a little pair of pliers. See, the comb, if you walk up along a cactus, a cholla or whatever, and it jumps out, you don't grab the cactus to pull it off. You put this between you and the cactus and flick it off. And then the ones that get stuck in you or whatever, you take these little pliers and pull them out wherever they happen to be. Majority of the time people will reach down to grab it to pull it off, and then you have them all inside your hand and you're sitting there plucking them out. Assortment of markers. I got a couple lens cleaners here, Sharpies of all different sizes, a pen. You never know what you're going to need to write on, so carry a couple different types. Ink pen, a felt tip, some Sharpies. Sharpies usually do the trick,
lens cleaners are usually in my camera bag. I had this at the park the other day, so they're still in there. And then here's another knife that I got from Zombie Man. Little assisted opening there. And it's got the USMC logo on it. Yeah, so it's worthy of carrying, so that goes in the bag. Like they say, you can never carry enough knives, and knives are never out of ammunition, so, you know, just depends on what size you need at the time. And that's what's in that one. Let's see, what do I have in here? Oh, okay, well, see, sustenance, some wafer cookies, some sticks, a go-go squeeze. It's like an applesauce thing in there. A couple of them, some fruit chewy things, just some carbs and sweets to get you on the road. What else have I got in here? Oh, okay, Carmex for your lips. You get chapped out here pretty quick. Here's that other little fishing kit that I made, if I don't have that other one in there. And this is for the baby. This is a formula bottle. All I got to do is put it in the right container and add enough water and it's good to go. So that's her snacks right now until she gets older. She's starting to suck on them little vanilla wafers, so. But that's what's in there. Like I said, I could grab this and go for at least a day or two. Here's this fishing kit that I made. See, it's got a pocket here that's got all the different little weights and sinkers and things like that. And go to Intense Angler. He'll show you how to take this paracord with BBs and make weights that'll flip over the stuff inside the water and won't get snagged as much. See, I got quite a few little hooks in here, some line, and got some that's already snelled. I got a silver lure here, and that's just a nice little package. It doesn't weigh anything. And I was bored one day and I seen something like this on the internet, YouTube or whatever, and so, well, I got leather, I've got hooks, I've got that stuff, I'll see what I can do. So I made my own. Anybody like one, make me an offer and I'll see about coming up with a few. So that goes in there, and it's just to procure. You can use them fish hooks as well to catch squirrels and that, you know, if you do the right kind of snare. So that's not just for around water. And of course, as you go and you get bigger, you know, longer durations, I have my Alice pack here. I made my own PVC frame on that. I got pictures to show people how to do that if you're interested. And then I have my big Marlboro Adventure Team pack that I was given there. And this also, it's got the big flap in the pocket there, but this front right here that you can put all your necessities in, it can come off as a day pack and it has its own back strap. So you can leave all your clothes and everything packed in the big section and take the day pack with you with all your necessities in it. So them are my 3 different bug outs. The most important, like I said, out here in the desert is shelter. Got to get out of the sun, out of the heat, help maybe make a breeze by tunneling the air to you. Sometimes it's too hot and you want to block the breeze from slowly cooking you, especially if there's sand in it, because it can eat you up out here in the desert. And hopefully that wasn't too long or boring. And this is my VR to Stumpette for her 100 sub appreciation contest. And this is Old and Tatted saying thank you, hope I get entered, and everybody, good luck.